Hi, good evening. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, there, I can hear you. Hi, good evening. Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, great. Nice to meet you. I will be your IELTS teacher for this evening. You can call me Teacher Yana. Could
Yes.
you tell me your name, please?
My name is Hoàng Phi.
Okay,
Can
hi.
call me Phi? Yeah.
Hi, Faith. Great to see you. All right. So for today, we're going to have a mock test. I'm pretty sure you're already informed of that as well. And with that, I will be acting as your examiner for this mock test, okay?
Okay.
All right. Before we start, though, can you tell me a little bit about what score you would like to reach?
Actually, I don't
Mhm.
have a target score. I just want to. Actually, my mom just want to see what did I learn, and she just want to she want me to take the test uh to know my ability.
Your current level, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
The
okay, okay.
score isn't the score doesn't matter a lot really matter. Yeah.
Oh, okay then. No problem. Then we're just going to do the mock test as usual, since you don't have a target score. Okay. And again, I'll be acting as your examiner. Are you ready?
Okay.
Yeah, let's get started then. As for part one, I'd like to ask you some questions about yourself, okay? First, let us talk about let's talk about shoes. Do you like buying shoes and how often?
uh I uh I don't buy shoes because I do like buying shoes, but I don't buy shoes because my parents buy it for me because I don't have money, and maybe I do not know what shoe is good, and but I get a new pair of shoes about a few months, or when my old shoe is uh when my old shoes don't work anymore.
Okay, thank you. Next question, still about shoes. Have you ever bought shoes online?
Yes, of course. I have bought shoes online uh many times. Actually, my mom bought it for me because it's convenient, but sometimes uh, the size doesn't fit perfectly. So I prefer trying them on in the store when possible, but online buying save a lot of times.
And how much money do you think you usually spend on shoes?
Uh, Not too much. Uh, because I just need uh most of most of my shoes just I just need it for daily use, like go to school. I'll need a very high quality shoes, but so I don't spend a lot of money on shoes.
Okay. Do you prefer shoes that are comfortable or shoes that look nice?
Um, like I said, I just use shoes for her daily for go to school and play sports sometimes. So it must be comfortable because I will wear that shoes for a very long time in a day every day. So it doesn't need to look uh too cool or uh uh like it doesn't need to look good very good, but it has to be comfortable.
Okay, thank you. Now let's talk about some rules. Are there any rules for students at your school?
Yes, of course, there's a lot of rules, such as uh, we need to wear uniform, we need to do homework, we need to uh, listen to the teacher in class, pay attention, etc. Uh, yeah. But I think the most important one is to respect. Is about respect and our behavior, like respect teachers, staff, and other students at all times, and always be polite.
Okay, thank you. Do you think students would benefit more from more rules?
Uh, yes, that's why they set rules, a lot of rules at school, because without rules, uh, I guess that the school just become a very chaotic place, and we couldn't study anything.
Okay, last question for part one. What rules did your teacher tell you when you were a child?
The first thing I learned from school is about teacher taught me about my manner before any academic knowledge, like be uh, truthful, respectful, and polite. Listen to all the people. Uh, uh, be nice to your friends, etc. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Next question. Oh, rather sorry. We're going over to the next part now, which is part two. For this particular part, I'd like for you to prepare your pen and paper so that you can take down notes. Right. And tell me once you're ready.
Okay.
All ready? Okay. You will be given 1 minute to prepare for this topic, and the topic is going to be sent to you through the chat. So I'd like for you to go and check your chat box as well here in Zoom. Okay?
Yeah.
Already? Okay. It's already sent. Can you see it?
Okay. I saw it.
Okay, perfect. Your 1 minute to prepare starts now. Time is up. You have
Okay.
2 minutes to speak. You may start.
One creative person I truly admire is Beethoven, the legendary German composer and pianist. Uh, he was born in the late 18th century and early 19th. Uh, I first learned about I first knew about him when I started taking piano lessons as when I was a child. My teacher introduced me uh to his famous uh, piano work, the Fur Ellis, and I was immediately admire him. Later, I discover more about of his works, like the sonata or yeah, and I have been practicing his works a lot. His greatest achievement, in my opinion, was uh, composing some of the greatest music in history, even when he lost his hearing. That's what makes him truly stand out from others composer, despite being deaf in his later years in his life. He continued to produce to write music and still perform around the world. Uh, I think, in conclusion, I think that Beethoven was incredibly creative because he he write music. He can write music. Uh,
Okay,
uh,
thank you. Time
okay.
is up. All right. Moving on. Let us do the part three section of the exam. I'd like to ask you more this time of general questions related to your part two question. The first is, can you tell me, should children learn how to play instruments?
Well, I think that is playing learning instrument can have a lot of benefit to children. Like uh, for me, my mom make me learn piano when I was a child, so I can play kind of well today. And playing piano helped me a lot. Like uh, it trained my patience, hard working, also boost my creativity, and uh, it helped me relax and be more calmer. So uh, I think that any children should learn how to play at least one musical instrument.
Okay, thank you. Now, can you tell me, how do artists find inspiration?
Uh, uh, I'm not very sure, but I think that artists can find inspiration from a while, from various sources, depending on what they want. But one common source for artists is the nature. Many uh, artists, uh, many artists, like they draw about the natural landscapes, seasons, or maybe even the rain or the color of the leaves, the trees. Uh, Another powerful powerful source is uh, that artist experience in life. For example, some artists create their greatest work after going through a very harsh time, like lost a family member. These emotions often boost their creativity and help them express their feeling that uh express their feeling powerful feeling.
All right, thank you so much. Just one final question before we end today's mock test. How can we help children stay creative?
We can help children stay creative by like uh by signing them in for a music class or an art class. You can also take them to the museums or exhibitions of art and concerts to introduce them to different styles of music, art, and yeah, and uh, that is the inspiration for their creativity, I think. Uh, Also, uh, I think that it's important to let them do what they want before saying that that is wrong, or maybe forbid that, because create children can be creative feel when they feel free to express, to do, like to draw, to do whatever they want, and they don't scared to fail. Uh, you can also parents or you can also share their own creative stuff, hobbies, and so children can join to let them see and try out new things.
Okay, thank you so much. And yeah, that is the end of our mock test. How was it? Did you feel nervous?
Yes.
All right. Okay. On to our feedbacking now. Could you tell me which part did you find the most difficult for you, Fee?
Uh, of course, part 2 and 3.
Those parts, two and three.
Yes.
Okay. Which part of it like made you feel like, oh, this is challenging and this is challenging and oh, this is a bit difficult? Was it the topic?
Sometimes is the topic, because some topic I don't have enough knowledge and experience to like talk about it correctly.
Hmm. But actually, I think you did quite well in expanding your answer, so good job. Yeah, on to the feedbacking now. Firstly, I'd like for you to pay attention first to your strengths before we discover or improve some of your weaknesses, okay? Let's do your strengths first. Firstly, I think in terms of vocabulary, you have quite a big range, and I could see you use really, really good vocabulary words whenever you try to answer my question, so that was good. I think you were able to really showcase your range. However, I also just felt like at the same time, even though you had a huge range in vocabulary, you still tend to be a little bit repetitive. There were a couple of instances where I think, especially if you don't have a lot of ideas regarding that specific topic, you tend to go around in circles. Like, especially the last question, right? You were going around in circles just saying creative, creative, creativity over and over again, right?
I
So,
know.
yeah, so I felt like I just that at that point, it felt like a little redundant to me. I felt like you could have expanded your answers a bit more. Just an exemption of terms creative and creativity. Maybe you could have used along the lines of be more open-minded, okay, like or encourage them to. think out of the box. Even the term innovative would have been useful, right?
Yes.
So just a couple of synonyms or just a couple of other ways to say it, I think that it could have helped improve your vocabulary to be a bit more larger and to be a little bit more expanded in a sense. Okay. So
Yeah.
very good on vocabulary, but still could use some work. There's still room for improvement there. Number two, I really like your pronunciation. Most of the time, your pronunciation is generally really clear to me, so that's very good. I just feel like sometimes you stumble a little bit on your words, right? I think it's also because you're a little nervous or you're still thinking what to say next. There's some slight stumbles on those, but yeah, overall, I think pronunciation is quite good. Not much of a problem there. Just one word I want you to practice for me, please. This one. How would you pronounce this?
Calmer. Calmer.
Calmer.
Uh, calmer.
Yeah.
Uh,
And in this case, by the way, for gra just for a short grammar lesson, if you do the ER for comparative, you do not need the word more anymore. Okay, because that is also redundancy. Which proves to me my next point actually, grammar. I think uh, among every aspect of your speaking skills, I think you sh need to work on your grammar the most. Number one, your tenses needs to be a little bit more consistent. Because sometimes you start with a present tense and then you go to a past tense and then you go back to a present tense again, right? Even though, especially when when it's part two storytelling,
yeah.
as much as possible, the tense that we use here would usually be in past tense because we're talking about something that already happened, right? And sometimes I could hear from you that you were still speaking in present, like this one, discover, right? But this one was right. I first knew about him when I start taking piano lessons. First we started. Okay. So just I think in terms of your grammar, I think just a little bit of work when it comes to cleanliness, the cleanliness of it. I think that will really, really help your answer improve by a lot. Okay. Because I think that that's also a key note that I think we could help in terms of your fluency. Because I think you're quite fluent. I just feel like you're a little hesitant sometimes with your answers. Like you're a little bit too shy. You're still a little too closed off. There's still a slight discomfort with the language. As much as possible, I really like to hear you sound a bit more confident and a bit more comfortable in using it.
Yes.
Because I could still feel that you're still holding back a little, right? Especially sometimes when you have like some pauses in between your sentences, like you're thinking, what else could I say? What else should I say next? Right? I can feel that there's still some slight discomfort with it, but just to improve a little bit more, be a bit more confident with the language, and that's okay. I think if you just get used to speaking, especially when it comes to the actual test, like mock tests like this, because they have like a time limit, right? So you need to be
Yes.
very careful with time. You need to speak a little bit faster. You need to really think a lot faster. You need ideas one after another. So yeah, I think we're just going to improve more on that. But overall, yeah, I think you did quite good. I think you did quite great. So congratulations, Svi. Not
Thank
bad at
you.
all. Mhm. Do you
Thank you.
have, yeah, of course. Do you have any questions or clarifications before we end today's session?
No, I don't
You
have
sure?
any.
Okay, are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. What score are you hoping to get? Since you told me you don't have a target yet, right? What score are you hoping to get at least?
5.
You're happy with five?
I don't know, not really.
Of course, the higher the better, right? What score
Yes,
would make you happy, you think?
I will happy with the 6.
You'll be happy with six. Okay,
Yeah,
okay, got it. All right. Thank you so much, Fee. Yeah, I think in just in terms of your performance today, actually, I think you could have, it's around like a 5.5 to 6.5. That's the range of your performance, just to me, I
yeah,
think. So, if you were able to maybe use a bit more vocabulary, cover onto more synonyms, be more confident, and also fix those slight errors in grammar, I think your score would have been a lot higher. Okay. So yeah,
yes.
congratulations, Faye. But yeah, great
Thank
job
you.
today. No problem. Yeah, it was very, very nice meeting you as well. I hope you were able to get uh get some feedback with this lesson and also practice a lot. Okay.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
hope to see you in the next one. Have a great evening, Faye.
Yeah, have a great day. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.